All right, on this video, I'm not gonna say all right. On this video, we turn what are we talking about today?
How to create a functional prototype.
On this video, we talk about the 3 keys to a good functional prototype. What's up, guys? I am George Brooks, one of the founders here at Crema, and we have been talking about how we approach validating a new or early idea. And we've gone through interviews, we've gone through surveys, and last week we talked about how to create a fake app using design or a clickable prototype tool. In this video, we want to talk about the 3 keys to quickly producing a functional prototype. We sat down with 2 of our developers, Ross and Luke.
Number 1.
Key number 1, set a very clear vision. When we set out to build this app, there's a lot of ideas that we have in our backlog or in our list of things that we want to do. But at its core, we wanted it to get down to what's the first thing that needs to work for this app to be successful.
George came to us and asked us to do a functional prototype for a basically like sandboxed contacts app. Wanted to be able to add a contact and then be able to recall them later on.
The problem that he was trying to solve was one that anyone who meets other people has, and that you meet them and then you immediately forget everything about them except for some strange, obscure detail that doesn't connect to a name in your brain.
So quick search for being able to say, how do I remember that person to find that unique contact?
Deuces.
Key number 2 is to empower your team to find the right solution to accomplish this goal in the time frame that they have.
Everything is done in a simulator. There's no hardware, so there's that level of complexity that's removed.
Just to make things simple, we did all internal storage, so we weren't writing or connecting to an external API to save data to a database. We just saved it right to the device. So all the data was stored on the device and searched on the device. And that eliminated us having to do some sort of authentication or registration, account stuff that nobody really likes to deal with. Also, I think just division of labor helped speed things up too. I know Luke was focused a lot on the UI.
Yeah.
I kind of focused on how the data was structured and how it was placed in and retrieved.
Number 3.
So key 3, once you're done with your prototype, reevaluate how it went and is it successful?
I think if we were to do anything differently, I might wait a little bit longer before actually building out some of the UI, just with an eye towards extensibility.
But the main bits that we'll be able to reuse and carry on are there.
Yeah, the core is good, the core is solid, and
the concept's so simple that carrying that over and putting a new skin on it is...
Yeah, it's not easy, but it's easy. I don't know, it's not easy, but it's easy. We didn't do anything really fancy other than put some colors in and change some shapes. And
that is something that could have maybe sped things up too, is if the designs were based on an existing UI library or components that already existed.
Yeah, everything we did was from scratch.
Yeah. Now we have to evaluate, do we continue to invest in this idea, or do we put it on the shelf or kill it or go on to something else? I think we're really excited about continuing going on for sure, but this is a time for us to pause, take a look at what we have, put it in front of potential users, and evaluate whether or not we move forward. Okay, so to wrap up, the 3 keys to building a great, quick, functional prototype is to set a very clear vision at the beginning, to make sure that you empower your team to find the right thing to do and then get out of their way, and then 3, reevaluate at the end whether or not that was successful, ways to make it more lean, and whether or not you should move forward. As always, thank you so much for watching our channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and when you subscribe, there's gonna be this little bell there, and I want you to click on that bell so you can make sure you get notified each time that we post a new video. We do these videos weekly, and so we really love your feedback. We wanna see the comments down below, we wanna see likes, and we wanna see shares as much as possible. So if you could do that, it really helps us out. And make sure that you tell everyone else that you're finding great content coming from Crema. So stay tuned for next week, where we're gonna take both the design prototype and the functional prototype, and we're gonna start putting those apps in front of real people, getting real feedback to decide, is this something that anybody really wants? We'll see you then.